With a garlic peeler, or you don't buy peeled garlic, I would like to use fresh garlic myself instead of buying peeled garlic. You can stick it in the microwave for about 15 seconds, no, about 10 to 15 seconds, and it peels real easy. We're going to do that now. Bottom pan, and get that good and hot. Checking the mussels. For this dish, I like to do everything in big whole chunks. It just looks nicer, so we're going to do whole chunks with the garlic, maybe cut a couple of these bigger ones in a couple slices. Wild onions we picked the other day. Sell those as ramps. They're actually a nodding onion here at the Oregon coast. Back east they have the real ramps, or almost more like a leek. These are almost more like garlic and shallots combination. They have a wonderful aroma and flavor. So we're going to throw the garlic in. That olive oil is getting hot. We got a little sizzle going. That's all we want to do. We're going to throw those ramps in too. Nothing like the smell of good fresh garlic and ramps cooking, I'll tell you. That and a loaf of bread makes you hungry. I like to throw those oyster mushrooms in now. I soaked those in a little bit of sherry. Just give them a little extra flavor. Chop up a red pepper here. Throw that in the pot. How's that for color, huh? I'm going to stick that off to the side for a minute. Just let it simmer for a few minutes. Just like that. Bottom of the pan. And get that good and hot. Checking the mussels. Okay, we're going to mince up a little extra garlic here to put in our olive oil we got heating up over here for the sauce we're going to do. This is going to be that Grand Marnier cream sauce. And some people like to mince their garlic. I still like chunks. I like to bite in the garlic when I'm eating, and it gives you a big burst of garlic flavor on your tongue. I don't know, some people don't like that, but I do. Okay, now what we're going to do now is just add a little Grand Marnier to that. How's that for a big flame? Oh, pretty fire. Yeah, I was a caveman in my previous life. Heck, I'm a caveman in this life. I'm still like that. I'm going to add some heavy cream to that now. Get that garlic just nicely toasted like that. Oh, yeah. Actually, I think we could use a little more Grand Marnier in that. I don't want to burn it off, all the alcohol in that. There we go. Add some heavy cream. That'll douse that flame a little bit. Okay. Okay, we're going to move this over to the other burner here and turn it on low and just let it reduce down all by itself while we finish these fiddleheads, okay? Bring that back up to temperature again. We're going to add them fiddleheads. This is a really colorful dish. I love this for the springtime because you got the spring wild fiddleheads and the oyster mushrooms that come in the spring, and the ramps start coming on in the spring, and it just makes a really beautiful, beautiful dish. You vegetarians out there, you'd call that a meal right there by itself. We're going to deglaze that pan with a little bit of cream sherry now. And a dash of white wine. A little bit of sea salt, not much. That's about all you need for that. A little quality control. I'm going to let that finish up. While that's cooking and finishing up there for a few minutes, won't take very long. We're going to turn that heat down. Don't want to overcook those fiddleheads. They'll get dark if you do. Go ahead and take these mussels out of the pot. And there. going to get our baguettes, put our cannonballs of bread on there. Going to pull these mussels off, lay them inside the bread. Nature did a wonderful thing for us. Did a built-in handhold on mussels when you want to eat them. So you actually pull the mussel from the shell, and you don't have to get your fingers all gooey. And it's actually transported to your mouth, and pull it between your teeth like that, and you don't have to get your hands all dirty. Okay, it looks like our sauce is about done. We're just going to go ahead and pour that right over the top of the mussels there. Oh, that looks yummy. That'll soak into that bread, and oh boy, that's going to taste good. Get all those yummy pieces of garlic on top. Okay, do those in a minute. Now we're going to add our fiddleheads and our mushrooms and everything else to the outside here. Some of those nice mushrooms in there, huh? That looks good. Does that smell yummy or what, you guys? Delicioso. Another little red pepper over here on the other side. There you go. I really like the red peppers up against those beautiful green fiddleheads. Isn't that nice? Almost looks Christmassy, doesn't it? But unfortunately, they don't grow in Christmas time, so we got to do them in the spring, as close as we can get. I like the thing to spill out onto the outside of the plate a little bit like that. Makes it a little more festive looking. Put those low chunks of bread right on top. Makes it look like a nice inviting little dish there, doesn't it? I'm going to garnish that with some of that wild watercress we got. Stick them right in there like that. There we go. I like things that look like trees. I think it's because I hang out in the woods all the time picking mushrooms. And there we go. So I hope you had as much fun as I did cooking this.